people still dream about the super battery that falls out of sky or whatever. Yeah? This all will not happen. It's a lot of daily work and daily blood, sweat and tears to improve these technologies, to tweak here and there. Yeah? That's a little bit what we are doing. With industry, it's more a tweaking thing than inventing something completely new. Look, in the last 50 years, how many new batteries had been invented and make it into the market. Basically, it was nickel metal hydride technology coming from nickel cadmium and lithium ion. But you have to be honest, the lithium ion battery is an invention out of Japan, out of Asia. And there are 1,000 professors for batteries. I learned this last week in China, and there's 30,000, and there's 31 in Germany.
Yeah, 1,000 professors in China,
put a lot
and 31 in Germany for battery technology.
Exactly. The Chinese on purpose put more professorships in because they see this as a strategic technology for China, and I think that's a little bit how it works. Yeah. The funny joke is that the Chinese have a very good supply chain for lithium-ion batteries. They secured everything. Yeah.
Yes.
In Germany, we have an European Union. We have a very good supply chain law, but not a supply chain in place. And I think we will see a lot of progress this year, actually, because I think we have now installed so much photovoltaics that every sunny weekend from March to September, October, at least 50% we have to take off from grid because we can't use electricity. Yeah? And then people will think about, well, why are we doing here? We're installing a lot, we're subsidizing, and we can't use it because if sun is burning down and it's too much electricity being generated, and then we find an outlet for it, and that's hydrogen. Yeah? Green energy is becoming cheaper, and everybody will go that way. You can't change anymore. Even Donald Trump cannot change it anymore. I was visiting Texas again in September last year with my wife after many years. Yeah. There are many people having money, and having a lot of land there. There's a lot of sun there. There's a lot of wind there in the Texan Panhandle. They're doing their job. They're investing. All of a sudden, we have a sodium-ion battery, and we have first commercial products in the market. A lot of Chinese companies, but also startups in the US and UK and France are bringing these products, and they're not so bad, I have to say. You don't need lithium anymore. You have sodium. Sodium is basically rock salt. You get it everywhere. Yes. If you take your mobile phone today and if you open up your battery, the materials that are in this battery are the same that had been awarded with a Nobel Prize 30 years ago. We couldn't feed 8 billion people without hydrogen. You wouldn't drive diesel or gasoline because it's basically hydrogen-promoted crude oil. Just putting the reality on the table, and the questions are easy ones. Yeah? Can you transport hydrogen in the pipeline, or will the steel burst? Yeah? How flammable is hydrogen? Will my house explode if I'm heating with hydrogen? Yeah. So the overarching message is don't be shy to move ahead.
Be bold.
Be bold. Be brave. Yeah. Do it. And there will be errors happening and ups and downs. There will be a bumpy road, but do it. Yeah. Don't stop at the first problem. Do it. Yeah. Execute. But I think in this age you want to do something good. And this motivation is visible. The only skill that I'm expecting from someone coming in is interest, openness for new things, yeah, and creativity.